Namaskar, I am Rajendra Salokhe. Today we are going to discuss overloading chess tactics. The overloading chess tactics is a tactics in which a defensive piece is given an additional defensive assignment which it cannot complete without abandoning its original defensive assignment. This is Wikipedia definition. Now, in other terms, it happens that many times your opponent is defending two or more pieces through one piece, and then if he goes for the help of one piece, then he loses the protection of other piece, or he cannot defend the other piece. So let us see some examples of that. This is one example. Now here the black rook at d7 is defending bishop at b7, black bishop, and the black knight at d3, two pieces. So it is overloaded. It's got more work to do. So now this black knight is also attacked by white bishop, and this black bishop is also attacked by white knight. So if you attack, say, this black knight, and this rook takes that bishop, then it loses the defense of this b7, cannot defend the bishop, and then your bishop is captured or gone. Let's see how this was played. Now the white bishop took at d3, this is the knight. Now if the rook takes this bishop, white bishop, then the black bishop at b7, this loses the defense, and then it can be captured by the rook. So the rook captures here at b7. Let's take another example. Here this black queen, this is defending this black rook at c5 and the black pawn at g7. Now this defense of g7 is also very crucial, because this white queen at g1 is attacking that, and with the protection of this knight at h5, this white queen can come over to g7 and checkmate the king. So this queen cannot lose the defense of this pawn. Now what, say, white is playing is threatening the bishop with the white rook. Now this bishop cannot lose the protection of this pawn, so it has to move in the diagonal only. So let's say it moves here to d4. Now if the white rook takes the black rook, then the queen cannot capture the white rook, because queen has to defend this g7, otherwise black king is checkmated. So it just takes this rook, queen cannot do anything now. So let's take another example. Here the black knight at c6 is defending the knight at e7 and the bishop at a5. Now this knight is attacked by a white bishop, and the black bishop is attacked by queen. So supposing this black white bishop takes the knight here e7, and this defends this, or this black knight takes the bishop, then this black bishop loses the protection, and thus the queen can capture the black bishop here. Let's take another example. Now here this white's queen is defending both this white rook and white knight. This white knight is attacked by the black queen here. Now let us see what black plays. He threatens this queen by putting the rook on c8. Now queen has to move. Now queen has to lose now protection of one of this, either of rook or knight. So queen prefers to protect the rook at b3. This black queen is also attacking both this. It is forking the rook at a4 and this knight at e4 also. So now this knight loses the protection and the black queen can take it. Let's see another example. Now let's see some moves here. The white moves is queen here h3. Now this is threatening the queen. This queen has presently, black queen presently has no protection. So what black plays is he puts the rook over the queen, that is at e7. Now what is happening is this rook is protecting the queen as well as this pawn also. This pawn at c7 is attacked by white rook and white bishop from here. Two attacks. So if either the rook or the bishop take it, then this black rook cannot come to help of that or cannot capture that. It captures this. So now black rook cannot capture this rook because he loses the queen, otherwise he loses the protection of the queen. Let's take another example. Here the black rook at d8 here is overloaded. It is protecting the black bishop at d6 and the rook at a8. This rook a8 is attacked by white queen, and then bishop is attacked by rook. Now white can very easily take the bishop, because if the rook at d8 comes to help, then it loses the protection of the rook here at a8 and loses the rook. So it just captures this. Now if the rook captures this rook, then the white queen captures the rook at a8. That is it. Now next example. Here you see the black bishop here f6 is protecting both this rook as well as this square at h8 square. So this h8 square is attacked by this queen. Queen is again supported by the rook, so queen can directly go to h8 and checkmate the king. So it is also defending this knight here, but knight is presently not attacked. So what white plays is he just captures the rook at d8. Now if the bishop captures this rook, then it will be checkmated by the queen here. See, captures. So this bishop loses protection of h7 and it is captured. So we'll see next example. Here the pawn at c6 is protecting both knight and the bishop. Now this black bishop is attacked by white knight, and black knight is attacked by white bishop. So if it takes one, then it cannot defend both at the same time. So this knight captures this. Knight captures the bishop. Now if the pawn captures the knight, then this white bishop will capture the knight here. So here the white queen is overloaded. It is protecting this bishop at c4. At the same time it is protecting the square at h1, because if the black queen comes to h1, then white king is checkmated. So it is protecting that. It's not only that, it just protects the pieces only, it protects the squares also sometimes. So it is protecting this square. So what now I place the pawn. Okay, now what black plays is that it captures this bishop with the rook. So sort of deflection also, it is deflecting this queen from this position to this. Now if the queen captures the rook, then protection of this h1 given by the queen is gone. So this black queen then captures, it comes here and it is checkmated. Now there is a game here played between Topalov and Kaminsky. I'll just hurriedly go. If you want to see the game, then slow down the video or do something, move slowly. I'm just going and I'll be halting where the overloading takes place. This game is played in French defense. Just to see how the games are played also. It's about now 35 moves are there. Now this black d6 queen, it is protecting this rook also and is protecting this pawn also, both. So what white plays now is, it first captures the knight, that is okay, but next it captures the pawn here. So if the queen captures this, then protection of this c7 rook is gone, and further consequences will be there. Queen goes there, turn capture, but then white captures this rook at d8 and pins the queen here. Now it takes the rook, then it takes this rook, the queen captures this, and further it goes on. We will not be interested in the game till the end. So thank you very much. I'll be loading some more videos also on basic things and suitable for the novice chess players. Thank you very much.